And I guess it's on the basis of that, her work, that we were selected as Yard of the Month. Now, whereas before this happened, I had, as I just illustrated to you, a very bad attitude about all this yard stuff. You know, if I happened to cut the grass too short and there's some bare dirt showing, I didn't care. And if, you know, if there was a ladder laying around, I didn't care. If the rakes were laying, I just don't care about the yard at all. But suddenly, in a very strange way, when they put that sign in the yard that said Yard of the Month, suddenly I thought to myself, you know, you kids roll that hose up and get it out of here. We're Yard of the Month. I became very conscientious about my behavior. It changed my behavior. I picked up all the tools. I began to cut the grass very carefully. As I cut along the curb where one wheel went down on the curb, I adjusted the height so it cut it just right. I noticed it really did radically change my behavior in relation to the yard just by them saying, you are Yard of the Month. And because they said, you are Yard of the Month, my behavior began to adopt itself to being whatever I conceive Yard of the Month to be. Now that's a trivial thing, you know. But think of it this way. Because, as Paul said, Jesus, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. Because he loves you and gave himself for me, by your faith in him, he has made you, in a sense, God's Yard of the Month. He has made you something special in the eyes of God. Righteous and true holiness, as it said in that verse a while ago. See, he's saying that so that you might see yourselves that way. And as we see ourselves in that identity, that changes our behavior. And it's not us trying to be pleasing to God. We're already accepted by God, already loved by God, and we just walk in the light of that.